What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fantasy Goods. We have a special guest today, my boy Dave Dobies.
What's going on, yo?
What's up, man? We're going to do a mock draft today. We're going to get started. Just, 12-man PPR, snake draft. We're going to do a random...
You want to go 1-1?
Yeah. We're going to do different fucking picks right there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a random position, too. 12. I like that pick. All right, so let's get this started. So what are your expectations into the season?
Like for what?
Oh, first of all, this whole
who's
fucking
going where?
this whole coronavirus. Hold on, do you even think there's a football season? How about that?
There's going to be a football season, but it's going to be very strange to see if anyone contracts the virus and what the league and the organization is going to do about it.
Yeah.
You got the Eagles drafting Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
They just signed Carson Wentz to that massive contract, and allegedly for coronavirus concerns. So I think you're going to be seeing teams sign probably 4 backup quarterbacks, and maybe even having one like in a hotel room, not allowed to leave all season. You got Kaepernick stashed at the Mirage or something.
Dude.
Yeah, it's going to be wild.
Jay Cutler's going to make another comeback.
Yo, never know. It's magic.
All right, so at the 12th spot, these are our best available right now. Julio Jones, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin. See the running backs real quick. Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, Nick Chubb.
This is why I love the 12 spot, because there's a very rare that you get that stud running back 1 through 5. Maybe 2 out of 3 pan out, where they're just like top of their position, but rarely ever do you see the number 1 overall pick end up number 1 overall at the end of the season. I'd much rather wait. I'm at the end of the draft. I get the turn pick, and I end up with 2 top talents that can compete for that number 1 spot in the position.
All right, so I'll let you make the first 2 picks then. Who would you take back to back?
So right off the bat, I'm only thinking about Julio Jones or Tyreek Hill at a wide receiver. What do we have cooking at running back?
I think it said Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, Nick Chubb.
Yeah. With those 2 names at wide receiver, absolutely going to wait on a running back here, and might even consider going wide receiver at this point.
So
but
we go Julio,
we'll leave that up.
Tyreek?
We'll talk about that. Yeah, I'll go Julio.
Right. I'm going to pick Tyreek first just for the fact that I like Tyreek Hill better. So it's like
at least we're agreeing
he was
on.
my number
I do
1
that
pick.
too. I do that too. You got to have a little preference sometimes.
So we go Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones.
Where I draft, it doesn't really matter where your points are coming from.
Yeah.
As long as you're getting those points. So I'm not just going to fill a running back position just to fill a running back position. If I could get a guy that is twice the player that running back, I'm going to go and get him.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But if I'm in the back, 2 wide receivers just make sense to me, especially if I'm going to get Cheetah. Like, I wanted part of that Chiefs offense. I've said it so many times. Like,
and that's really the time. Like, if you're trying to go wide receiver, 0 R or B at any point before like your last 3 picks, I think you're really doing a disservice to yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're just forcing the issue.
So we are at the end of the 3rd right now. Wide receivers, we are looking at Keenan Allen. Where's that cheat sheet at? I like the cheat sheet better. Okay, so we can hide. You know what? I'm going to hide the tiers because I don't go by their tiers. I have my own ADP that I go by and who I like better. All right, so right now we got 2 wide receivers. We got Julio, Tyreek Hill. Now I'm looking at running backs. We got Leonard Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Chris Carson, Le'Veon Bell.
So we're at a very interesting spot right here.
We got Robert Woods, Keenan Allen sitting there. Who we got at tight end? Mark Andrews. Yeah, I like that.
Not loving picking a tight end here.
Not right now.
Mark Andrews, I'm very shoddy. Yeah, like Lamar Jackson's going to be great. Lamar Jackson's going to do Lamar Jackson
I like
things.
Mark Andrews
I'm
this
just
year,
questionable
I'm not
on whether he's going to get
injured
injured or not. I'm not even thinking about it.
I wouldn't pick him with my 3rd pick.
No.
There we go.
The thought did cross my mind, like maybe you want to double up, pick a guy like Keenan Allen, and he just got 3 plausible number 1 wide receivers sitting on your roster. However, you got Leonard Fournette sitting right there.
Yeah, I'm going to take Leonard Fournette.
And now you got 2 number 1s and a number 1 RB.
Yeah. So
I think that's shaping off pretty good so
Leonard
far.
Fournette at the end of the 3rd. I will take that any day.
Again, we got the turn pick, and we pick again.
Okay. It did take my pick. And You know what? I think I'm going to wait on a running back again. I might
You're
go
looking
wide
at Devin
receiver.
Singletary.
Yeah, I'm looking at Devin Singletary. I see Devin Singletary. I think he's going to come back around, hopefully. I'm hoping
That's a shot in the dark.
It is a shot in the dark. I'm trying to look at, you know what, DK Metcalf could be still there. I like Michael Gallup also.
Might be a good idea to sew up another running back spot right now. And if Devin Singletary comes, now you got your
know
flex
what?
decision. Like we talked about, let's not fill spots just to
Yeah.
fill spots.
You know what I'm going to do?
Let's try to take a best player on the board
I think I'm
now.
going to take Chris Carson. You know, right here. I don't like Melvin Gordon as much as a lot of people do, just for the fact that they got Phillip Lindsay there, and Phillip Lindsay's going to take all the third downs, and he's going to get all the catches too. I mean,
And they're going to want to expand Drew Lock's playbook this year. Throw
Exactly.
more passes.
You know, I just feel more comfortable with Chris
It's
Carson.
shoddy.
They're
Rashad Penny's going to start the year on IR or PUP, whatever it is. He's still recovering.
yeah.
I don't believe they signed anyone else. I don't think Marshawn Lynch has signed up to this point. So I think Chris Carson's a good go here in the RB2 spot.
All right, here we go. I'm hoping Devin Singletary falls to me. Oh, right
three
there,
picks.
right there. But we have
Bastards.
Mark Ingram. I like Mark Ingram. You knew I had.
Alright.
I told you last year about him, man.
Listen, I don't mind Mark Ingram.
I
I
like
don't
Mark
mind him.
Ingram. I
The
like
flex.
Tyler Boyd.
But now, see, this is the thing. We lost our guy, Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
3 picks before ours. You know, so
We got Chris Carson now.
We
Yeah.
got RB1, RB2.
Two, yeah.
We got 2 plausible wide receiver ones that can compete for that wide receiver 1 spot.
Yeah. And the potential's there for both of them.
I think this would be a good time to see what we got at tight end at this point. See who's still sitting there.
Yeah, let's see.
And then let's look. Maybe we could sew up that wide receiver 3 position, make it real strong,
Well,
so
we're
we don't
looking
have
at
to. We don't have to grab a guy that, you know,
Evan
gonna get
Ingram.
600 yards and 5 TDs.
We're looking at Evan Ingram,
Hunter Henry.
Tyler Higbee, Austin Hooper. I like Tyler Higbee this year. I think him and Goff had a connection.
Out of
You know,
these guys, I'm not loving any one
Yeah.
more than the rest.
And I tell you
All
right
the way,
now,
all the way down to Dallas Gobert, who was a top 12 tight end last
what did you
season.
just say? Godare?
Gobert.
What? Dallas
Gobert.
Goddard? Gobert? What the hell is that
Rudy
shit?
Gobert. Mine's on
The
coronavirus.
fuck is wrong with you, man? All right.
Yeah,
but
so
anyway,
I think we both in agreement that we could wait on a tight end here.
but yeah, no, it's your pick, Dave. What would you rather? I mean, I think me and you both know, like, we're not looking to get a QB anytime soon. We're looking for this year's Lamar Jackson.
Honestly, I have
Just like Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago, like, that's what you want to do.
I really have no idea why this guy is sitting so low, and I think it criminally underrated
Wait, hold
every
on.
year.
Let me guess. Brandon Cooks.
Brandon
Yeah.
goddamn Cooks.
I fucking knew it.
He just spits out 1,000-yard seasons. Whoever's throwing him the ball, he just goes from one team to another, just spitting out 1,000-yard seasons.
Well-
and now he's got another good quarterback. He's
Yeah.
sitting there with Deshaun Watson in Houston, and they just shipped out their number 1 receiver, D-Hop.
Well,
Nuke's out of town.
you
He
got-
slides right in.
You got 2
Let's
picks.
let's go with Brandon Cooks.
So we'll take
On the simulator, it's gonna
Well, you got
ruin.
two-
It's gonna ruin the draft grade.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got 2 picks though. So you want to take Brandon Cooks right now, and what else you want to take?
boom, bona fide right there.
All right, we got one more pick.
They got guys like Jarvis Landry above him, Tyler Boyd, Julian Edelman, Michael Gallup, Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
None of them are the number
Yeah.
ones on their team, and there's plenty of mouths to feed all over the place.
Yeah, and
Why
I
is
like
Brandon-
Deshaun Watson.
it makes no sense that
I
Brandon
like
Cooks
Watson.
is sitting so low. If you're sitting there and you got Brandon Cooks 6, 7, 8, 9 players down, go ahead and take Brandon Cooks. He's 1,000 yards, 5, 6 TDs. He's gonna, as a wide receiver 3. That's a no-brainer. Now we're coming back on the turn.
No, we're next pick. What round are we at? I think we're round 5. Let's see what our roster looks like real quick. We're around 6. So we got Leonard Fournette, Chris Carson, Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, Brandon Cooks.
So far,
I like Mark Ingram
Pretty
there,
lethal.
but that's up to you.
no, I'm very okay with sewing up another running back spot. We're in the perfect position. Our wide receivers are sewn up. We have 2 bona fide running backs to this point. We could get another running back just in case we have one injured, one dinged up, and we got flex spot.
Yeah. And our running backs all have different bye weeks, which is pretty awesome. But that Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, they have the same bye week, so I think we should
That's
try to aim.
something like I personally don't try to worry about the bye weeks too much.
No, absolutely
Honestly, the
not.
more players I have sharing one bye week to
This
me,
is
the
what the
better.
waiver
Like
wire is
I'll
for.
gift you guys a week.
That's what the
and,
waiver wire is
just-
for, bro.
I'll keep my Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, Brandon Cooks combo most of the season.
All right, now look it. Now we're here in the 7th round, and we got Hunter Henry and Tyler Higbee still here. See, this thing, I know Hunter Henry has better talent than Tyler Higbee.
I also enjoy the rookie quarterbacks, tight end, safety blanket.
Yeah, but also Hunter Henry is injury prone like crazy. You know, yeah, he had a comeback year last year for the most part. I mean, I had him on the waiver wire. Someone dropped him. I picked him up on waiver wire last year. It was like great success right there. Some good shit right there.
At this point, with the solid roster that we've constructed thus far, we could take a chance on a Hunter Henry, but I'd much rather take a guy that I don't think is going to get injured.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm thinking Tyler
We also
Higbee.
don't know what he's going to do. You could go with the Tyler Higbee or Mikey G from Miami. Very underrated.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
The
I
other
like
rookie,
Mikey G.
The other rookie
But-
quarterback to a tight end.
I tell you right now, I'm not gonna. This is the thing with Mikey G. He's ranked number 12. I forgot where I ranked him in my ADP. I think I have him ranked around the same area, maybe 13 or 14. It's Miami. I don't know who the quarterback is yet. I don't even know. Like, I don't know what's going on.
It's either Tua or Fitzmagic, right?
Yeah,
You
but
can't lose there.
I mean, I love Fitzmagic. Believe me, yo, when he wore that
Yo, my boy was trying to
the Conor
win for
McGregor freaking shit in the
Yo,
interview,
my
bro. That
boy
shit was
straight
funny as
won
fuck.
Miami out of the number 1 overall pick with that monstrosity of a
Dude.
team.
Tampa should have given him a bonus after he did that shit. Are
Absolutely.
you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Drew Brees in New Orleans was crazy.
Wild, but utmost respect for Fitzpatrick
All right, yeah.
at
So
Harvard.
I think I'm gonna take Tyler Higbee here. That's my gut feeling. I like Tyler Higbee. Too much question with Henry over here.
and now we
so-
don't gotta worry. And we also probably just started the tight end run, so you're gonna start seeing them fly off the board, I believe, in this round coming
Yeah,
up.
probably. But and also another person if we want to get another tight end, maybe. But we play Jarwin, Eric Ebron, Jack Doyle with Phillip Rivers. I tell you right now, I love Jack Doyle.
That's a very good point.
Jack Doyle is going to be one of this year's sleepers, I promise you. If you fall short on tight ends and you don't like anybody, wait on Jack Doyle. I'm telling you, man.
Or simply you forget.
Yeah.
You're doing a live draft with your buddies, and you had one too many pitchers of beer.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just forget about the tight end spot.
You're like, oh, I didn't even fucking draft
Or you're
tight
like
end.
Josh, and you lose your notebook.
Yeah. Josh's notebook. But yeah, so I'm looking. I want to draft a wide receiver right here. I like Emmanuel Sanders at New Orleans.
Man, Sanders is good, especially since Drew Brees and Michael Thomas
Yeah.
probably aren't going to be throwing and catching from one another.
You know, I think who's going to have a quiet, good year? Darius Slayton. I truly believe that Darius Slayton might be taking that next step this year.
He could be. There's just too much unknown over there. You don't know if Eli Manning 2.0 is about to take
You know what?
if he's going to take a next step.
This is going to be my last pick, and
that
everybody
offense
knows.
runs through quads.
Everybody knows I'm a Cowboys fan. You know what? And I'm not going to be ashamed to pick him right here because this is where I got him going. I'm taking CeeDee Lamb. And I think he's going to have a great rookie year.
Also a Cowboys.
Explode.
Disclaimer, also a Cowboys fan. Love CeeDee Lamb. Love their pick in the draft. Fantasy purposes.
And I'm going to tell you right
I
now.
don't really enjoy the pick. There's guys like Deontay Johnson who, with Duck Johnson and Mason Rudolph throwing him the ball when Juju Smith-Schuster couldn't get going, he was the guy that was going. Got Ben Roethlisberger back this year. We still don't know if Juju can handle that
Yeah.
wide receiver one role in their offense.
He hasn't showed it yet.
And Big Ben showed you he could produce 2,000-yard receivers.
Yeah.
Approaching
All right.
100 catch guys. I think I would have rather taken like a little Deontay Johnson over there. But CD could blow up.
See, look, this was a mistake
Talent
right
is
off.
there.
Talent is there, but same bye week. Kind of messed up over there, but that's all right. You know, this is why we do mock drafts, so we can see what mistakes we're making. But you got the next 2 picks.
All right, where we're at over here? What round are we in?
We are in the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe 9th round.
9th round? All right, so we got guys like Sony Michel, hard pass. Jordan Howard, he's a plotter in Miami now. Matt Breida is the guy over there, I think. He's going to be an electric guy. Like I said, Golden Tate's here. Robbie Anderson's going to Carolina.
I like Robbie Anderson in Carolina. With Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, it's CMC all day over there.
Yeah, I know. I'm
I'm looking.
but how many?
At this point, we're in the
Yeah,
middle.
throw the ball
We're in the
somebody.
middle of the draft. I'm looking, approaching the tail end. I'm looking for guys that I know their role.
Good. So who do you got?
I know their role.
Who do you got?
He's got Maryland Mack still. Tevin Coleman, that's another guy.
Marlon Mack.
Maryland.
Maryland.
It's getting
You can
kinda
also get. So we
Matty-
already have Tyreek Hill, but you got Alshon Jeffrey still there in Philly.
Oh, that's an easy one. I did not even see him.
That's a sneaky pick right
And
there.
then,
He's
we're
touchdown
gonna,
dependent.
And then you know what we're gonna do? We are going to get a quarterback right here.
I love Josh Allen. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker this year for Josh Allen. If he falls to me,
I love Josh Allen. He has to. He just got Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
They got John Brown still.
Mhm.
Devin Singletary's there.
Cole Beasley,
He's got a cannon. They have Cole Beasley.
and he
makes
can
great
run.
hot sauce.
He likes to read option.
And he likes to run.
That's crazy. You know, and
We also have the option of taking Matty Ice with this pick, pairing him with Julio Jones.
which I usually do.
I'm honestly
do that.
perfect with both of those
Yeah.
choices right here. You got Matt Stafford. I'll probably put him on the same level as Matt Ryan. Matt Stafford was having a really good year last year, MVP caliber before going down.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm very high on Galladay this year.
That's why I like sitting at quarterback, because these quarterbacks right here, the Matthew Staffords.
Just look at this. We're in the 10th round. We got top 8 guys right here, and Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, and Drew Brees, and then Matt Stafford was approaching MVP status before going down with an injury. Galladay was looking like a bona fide
I
stud
love
when he was
Galladay
healthy.
this season. Love him.
Most 20-yard receptions last year.
Bro.
Galladay.
Love him this season.
So I think our choices have been narrowed down to either Josh Allen or Matt Ryan to pair with Julio Jones. I'm going to leave that 50-50 coin flip up to you.
You know what? Me personally, I always like to pair my quarterbacks.
As do I.
I like to pair my quarterbacks. So in this mock situation, I will pick Matt Ryan.
That's not to say we prefer Matt Ryan over
yes,
Josh Allen.
But for right now, because I like the combination, double the points, and it's Julio Jones. He's gonna get all the receptions.
Yeah.
So
it's nice to get. If you're playing in a 6-point per passing touchdown league, that's a 12-point swing right there, plus your yards and your PPR reception point.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a pretty big swing right there. That'll definitely help you out.
Cole Beasley just went. Look at that. All right. So we're looking over here. We got Alshon Jeffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Mark Ingram, Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, Tyreek Hill, Chris Carson, Leonard Fournette, Matt Ryan. Jesus Christ.
Pretty damn solid, right?
I like the team. I definitely do like the team, especially that it's not my team, it's our team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot different when you're working off 2 brains here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm looking right now.
To be perfectly honest right now, Alexander Madison sitting right there. Dalvin Cook's on the brink of a holdout. If he plays, he's got an extensive injury history. I like me a little RB1 upside right there at the what are we in, the 14th pick? 13th pick? 13th round?
Yeah, I wish it said the rounds on it. Oh, right here. Yeah.
I like to give a little running back depth.
11th pick. We're at the 11th round. 12th
Sitting
pick.
right there, we only have 3 running backs.
Yeah.
Grab a little Alexander Madison. He's a guy that you could just sit on your bench. He's even a guy kind of like Tony Pollard, where he's going to give you like probably
and Dalvin Cook.
Even if Dalvin Cook plays all all 16 games, Madison's going to give you probably 4 games where he's got like 80 yards and a touchdown.
Dude, Dalvin Cook got hurt last year, and a lot of people didn't have Alexander Madison on their bench, and a lot of people picked him up right next to playoff season. Right when fantasy playoffs were about to happen. So people got Madison. He was putting up numbers too.
These people, I can't stress enough. These elite running back handcuffs cannot stay on your waiver wire. If you see them, you find a way to make room. I don't care if you have to go without a kicker for a week. You get them on your roster, right? It's completely atrocious that Madison was able to be picked up off the waiver wire for so late into the season.
All right, so I'm looking at this now. You know what? I want to take a chance here because I usually take a chance somewhere in between the 11th and 14th pick. I always try to go for someone that I think could be a sneaky player. And what I mean sneaky is he flies under the radar. Not a lot of people, have him on their list. I like Hunter Renfrow right here. I think he's a very sneaky pick. He had a good season last year. Derek Carr and him can just grow. And now they have the rookie Henry Ruggs III, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so that's even more attention off of him.
Quickest guy in the draft.
And I like Hunter Renfrow. But we also have D.D. Westbrook, Curtis Samuel.
Harry from New England, second year, wasn't able to get on the field too much. New England is like the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
I just can't trust anything out of there. I've never seen this guy. I'm just going to forget he even exists.
So I'm just going to take a chance
Larry Fitz
here.
is right there as well.
There's just too many options over there. That's why I just don't want to have Larry on my bench because I'm going to get rid of him. I know I'm going to.
Being that we went wide receiver, we were able to steal Brandon Cooks where we did.
I think I'm going to take Hunter Renfrow.
You could take a Hunter Renfrow right here, take a chance. You don't have to play it so safe, grabbing Larry Fitz.
And
a
I'll tell you right now,
505 guy at this point in his career.
The team that you draft on draft day will not be the team that you draft at. I don't even know why I said that. So the team that you draft on draft day will not be the same team at the end of the year, and that's a fact. So Hunter Renfrow picking right here, I'm okay with that because I'm taking a chance, and I've seen what he did last year, and I think he can do better. And if I'm wrong about that, I lose a 12th round pick. I get the waiver wire. I'll find someone better on the waiver wire.
For reference, I had 3 players that I drafted at the end of the season still on my roster.
Dude,
I'm also a harsh coach. If I see a bad game, I'm
fumble, drop him,
I'm dropping.
Trade him.
I'm dropping. I cut bait real quick. All right, who do we got left over here?
All right, so we have no defense or kicker, which I'm not worried about because I like to play the defense wire. A lot of people like to go high on defense. I believe in depth. So I'm just going to fill up my roster. Kicker, defense can be last. Some people I know don't even draft defense because they just work the waiver.
I like myself.
But
depending if the weekly streamer that I'm going to draft ends up being, available come the 15th or 16th round, I'm like, I'm going to take him week 1 anyway. I might as well get him now.
But I like drafting a defense. Me personally, just for the fact that if a defense if a defense that falls to me, is a good defense and has an easy schedule, why not pick them? Because now I know at least I'll get a good 3 or 4 games. I look at the first 4 weeks. If I'm picking a defense, I'm looking at the first 4 weeks. If that 4 weeks are easy, I'm taking them. It's like a no-brainer. I'm not going to look at the season-long schedule because I don't know what that defense is going to be like the whole season. So it just makes no sense to me. But, so we got 2 more bench spots here.
I think it'd be smart to pick up another running back here if something is available. I see we got Nyheim Hines still in Indy. You got Justin Jackson from the Chargers still.
You got Malcolm Brown, too.
Malcolm Brown, I saw him at the bottom. We don't really know what's going on.
Cam Akers, he's a rookie.
Rams right now.
So we don't know what to expect from him.
They don't know. He wasn't all that.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
He really wasn't. So it could be anyone. It could be anyone's job. They could sign Marshawn Lynch, and then you see beast mode. They run the ball 6 times a game.
You see people in football players in college that come into the NFL and just completely suck, and then you got people that suck in college and then come in the NFL and they actually do good. Yeah, it's crazy. So.
Yep. Oh.
But yeah. So what are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at some running back depth. I like to have running back depth. One during the season, it's just great trade bait. The more running backs you have, like I'm very comfortable with the amount of wide receivers we have and their caliber. So I'm not even really worried about that. I'm not right now. I'm not looking for best player available. I'm looking for best opportunity here. So I'm looking at guys like let's see, we got Adrian Peterson. He's got a shown up role. He's still there. We don't know if Darius Guice is going to come back healthy. Guys played like 3 minutes
Malcolm
in his
Brown.
NFL career.
Your boy Mike is there. Jasinski.
Mikey G's there.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of two tight
Jasinski,
ends,
whatever the hell his name
but
is.
sometimes it does call for it. Tight ends is a really hard trade for
Jack Doyle got out. He's out. Someone drafted him. Lucky guy right there.
And then I saw guys, down the list of wide receiver that I also liked. Like Devin Funchess is now in Green Bay.
Corey Davis is like cursed. Like I can't look at Corey Davis's name. Like if I look at this roster, like my eye doesn't even see Corey Davis.
He's such a bastard.
Dude, it just goes over him. Like I see Westbrook, Campbell, some blank space, and then Washington. Like that's what I see. Like fuck Corey Davis.
He's really a son of a bitch. Who else we got there? T. Higgins there.
You got Kenny Stills.
how do
Kenny
you have
Stills
it-
is so underrated, bro. I like Kenny Stills. He's an underrated person. Well, underrated football player. Shouldn't say
He
underrated
really is.
person, but yeah. So yeah, who are you looking at?
D.D. Westbrook's also kind of underrated, honestly.
Paris Campbell.
Wasn't that bad. Paris Campbell,
You got Rivers
he,
now.
he could bump up a notch.
Yeah. T.Y. Hilton might get hurt.
Yeah, I gotta go.
So yeah, we'll pick D.D. Westbrook right here.
I
And then you
might,
go-
I might like a little Justin Jackson or Chase Edmonds. Honestly.
I actually like Chase Edmonds, because you never know what
It
can
really
happen
wasn't
with
bad.
Drake.
Well, he really wasn't bad when he was healthy. The reason they got Kenyan Drake is David Johnson went down, and then Chase Edmonds went down, and they brought in Kenyan Drake, and he ran out. All you need is Kenyan Drake.
That or James Washington.
Kenyan Drake. Don't even mention James Washington.
I like James Washington.
Yeah,
He actually did.
Go
he
ahead
actually,
and take
Wait,
James.
hold on. Didn't I beat you with James Washington last year?
I don't know.
I think I put him. I had him. I picked him up on the waiver wire, and I played you. I had a couple players on by, and I still beat you because
might.
I picked up James Washington. He put up like 20-something points and a long touchdown.
No, that wasn't me. You asked me if you should pick him up. I was like, bro, don't even waste your time.
And I did,
I don't
and
know
I started
who you were playing
him.
against. I remember.
Oh
this now.
man, that was great. All right. So what? You're Chase
I think
Edmonds?
I'm good with taking Chase Edmonds right here.
All right. So now it's the kicker and defense. It all depends on who's up. I'll see. Oh, kickers. Will
Kicker,
Lutz.
real easy.
Or
Let's get people that we
Greg
know
the
have good
Leg.
offenses that are going to go. I'm going to take Greg the Leg,
Greg, yeah.
a.k.a. Megatron Zerlin from Dallas.
Legatron.
Dallas finally did something smart at kicker.
Finally, oh my God! If I had to do another season with freaking double doinks and fucking wide misses, like, oh man.
It's just like...
All right, and then
heartbreaking.
for defense, I like the Vikings defense. They have a good secondary.
Screw it.
Yeah, why not?
There you go. I mean, real easy. I don't really worry about defense too much. Like I said, I'm a streamer, so
yeah,
it really
You
doesn't
stream
matter
every
to me
week.
at this point.
And that's the draft. Let's see what they grade us, because I don't really go by the grade that they give me.
Yeah, because like I said, we got Brandon Cooks, and apparently it was really early. But
Yeah.
I'm going to take him where I'm going to take him. Don't be afraid to reach for guys. If you like a guy and you think he belongs there and you're worried about getting him, go and get that player.
Especially if you're in a back-to-back, a B-, yeah. I mean,
That's not even bad.
To me, I would not be disappointed if I had this team at
According
all.
to the draft grades, we took Brandon Cooks an entire round early.
Yeah.
That's probably where we got killed for. So,
Yeah, but
I mean,
I like this, and then let me see something. Who they got over here? Who they got? Kenyan Drake win the first round. The first round.
I'm done.
What?
Nope.
I thought you guys were supposed to be professionals. Kenyan Drake in the first round and Joe Mixon. Josh Jacobs too. Bro, I'm done with this. This
That's
is
outrageous.
What?
Outrageous.
Bro.
This is why you gotta do multiple drafts.
Yeah.
Multiple drafts. You can't just do one. This is not how it's gonna play
Clyde
out.
Edwards-Helaire are going.
But then also
in
it
the middle
goes to
of the
show you
third.
that every draft there's that one guy that's gonna take someone in the first round just because they're
Check that
a
out.
Tom Brady fan.
Check that out.
Cooper
Kupp, Adam Thielen. Cooper
There
Kupp
you
went
go.
before Adam
Decided
Thielen.
for you.
Look
Decided
at
for you.
But I like Cooper Kupp over Adam Thielen. That's just me this year. What's the other one? Ooh, wait, hold on. James Conner went before Devin Singletary. Do you agree with that?
Like I said, it depends on roster. Like we were talking about earlier, it depends on roster construction for me. If I'm very comfortable with what I got.
This guy
right
has
there,
Devin
with
Singletary as his number one.
If I'm very comfortable with my RB1 already, I'm gonna sew up that running back position with a guy that's got Ben Roethlisberger back that I know is gonna get 18 to 25 touches a game. I'm just gonna sew him up. I like Devin Singletary a ton. If I need that upside, and he's gonna be solid this year regardless, but his upside can be astronomical. It could be top 5 running back on the whole season.
Yeah,
and it could be lower.
I love Devin Singletary.
I'm gonna take a guy. I'm gonna take the guaranteed touches. I know what his role is over there, and that's not gonna change. And it's only gonna get better from last season. He's healthy. Dude looks like Swamp Thing right now. Quarantine really did a lot for his back muscles. He's Archangel style right now.
Yeah.
And he's got Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
The offense is gonna look so completely different.
What do you think of Jonathan Taylor in the 4th round? He's going before. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, he's going before Melvin Gordon, David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell.
This is why, in conjunction with mock drafts, you just got to keep on doing research. We need to see these mini camps happen. It's going to be a very, very weird year with the quarantine and coronavirus, and it's going to be very weird. I don't see how they bench Marlon Mack right out the gate. I'm starting to see a trend of teams more and more starting to bring along their early running back pick slower.
Yeah.
Like Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's brought along slowly because they had DeMarco Murray in there, and now they unleashed him to the world, and now he's a monster. So you get a little bit more out of your running back than just 3 years and you run them into the ground and they're done.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for today. We did 12-man PPR. We're at the 12th position. We're the Fantasy Goods. I'm Ben. This is Dave Dobies.
All right, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Stay healthy out there.
We got the goods.